I feel like you're someone who gives so much to other people that you often lose yourself in it. I feel like you have this energy of merging with others and feeling like that's the only way you're gonna get satisfaction out of life. Like it's like this sacrificial energy of you giving away so many parts of yourself, just wanting to be loved and not realizing that's actually what's draining you, and that's actually like what's holding you back in life. Or maybe you do, but it's this energy of like a people pleaser a little bit. And I don't mean that in a negative way, but it's like, I think you're dealing with, how do I move forward in life without falling into these patterns where I just give so much of my energy to everyone around me? So let's see what else Spirit has to say. What else do we need to know about collective? Yeah, you're like, I really want more for myself right now. We have the 10 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. And then we have Justice. Hold on. What's going on here? And Judgment and the 7 of Cups. I feel like you've realized that, like, I think that you tend to believe the best in everyone around you. And recently you've realized that there is a lot of people in your life that maybe don't have the best intentions or aren't actually who they say they are. And it's left you feeling a little bit lost, a little bit misunderstood. And so you're getting this opportunity to become a completely new version of yourself. You're getting this opportunity to really boss up and get that money you've been saying you've been wanting. You just have to be brave enough to cut certain people out of your life or show up completely differently. This is not easy. I know this, all right? But you are in the depths of major transformation here, where you are shedding away old people pleasing energies. And so how does collective do this better? I just feel like Ace of Wands. Yeah, you just really got to run into the dark with your passions. I feel like Hecate is really present, just because of like the torchbearer, right? Shining your light in the darkest places and realizing that you have to be your own light. Even though you're the light to everyone else around you, they just don't have the capacity to lift you up in the same ways that you lift them up, because you have to do it for yourself with the Sun here and the High Priestess. Okay, Miss Psychic. Okay, Mr. Psychic. So, yeah, I feel like you've been surrounded by a lot of energy vampires, honestly. And I feel like you're actually in this new phase where you're not even really entertaining that, but it's really easy to slip back into old patterns, because that's how you know to get love and approval from others. You might have, when you were growing up, realized the only way your parents paid any attention to you was by maybe being their therapist, or doing things that, or only doing things that they wanted you to do. And so you've kind of been on this life journey of figuring out who you really are. And I feel like you're kind of on the other side of it. It's still a little bit muddy in the sense of like, you still have a few things about yourself to figure out. And I feel like the main one is your drive and your purpose. And how do you keep going in this energy that you say you are? How do you stop from, just doing what others want you to do? It's kind of like Cirilla in The Witcher, the energy of like how she always feels like she has to be who everyone wants her to be, but she's never really had the time to figure out who she is. And she's like, what is my destiny if I don't, how can I follow my destiny if everyone wants me to be their destiny? What about mine? Who am I really? I've never even explored that. So I feel like you're kind of in this coming of age time that's really significant, so that you can figure out what your own personal destiny is. And that's really exciting. So I want you to be brave, and I'm really proud of you for getting this far, because I know it's not easy, and I hope this message helped. You got this. Keep going. I love you. Bye.